Hi, this is Ashwini again, and not a lot of people know it, but I am known for my writing of stories and poems. But those who know me well know that I can paint as well. Now, see the paintings behind? Those are my paintings. And as far as I can remember, when I was very small, I would be at my grandmom's place, and I would be around 4 or 5, I think. So I used to take a pencil and I used to draw on the walls and also write on the walls. So I first actually am an artist, a person who draws first and paints first, and then I started to write. But writing is something which I can do better than most activities, I feel. So why am I talking about this? Well, I furiously painted since childhood, and I was like so much into painting that I used to do portraits of Gandhiji and all these great leaders. I used to do comics, I used to doodle, I used to do watercolors and acrylics. And then what happened is that I suddenly stopped painting. So till the year 2000, in the millennium, I painted and painted furiously, and then I stopped painting suddenly. Because why? Because life took over. I had to take a job, and that's my other painting. And there is another one. This is my acrylic painting, right? So no, this is the oil painting. And so I took a job, and as you know, when you have a job, then you just can't paint anymore. I also applied to art school, and I got in actually. But then my father said that, see, you've got into an art school, that's really great, but art is a very difficult line to follow, and it all depends on the person who is going to judge you. So the job security is not really great. So I turned to economics, psychology, English literature, pol science, and history. Okay, so those are my other paintings. Okay, this is supposed to be Achilles with my Diana of the Hunt, apparently. Okay, so I took it from the internet. So these are some of the things, some of the paintings that I have: Achilles and Diana of the Hunt. This is my room, and this is a copy of a Van Gogh, by the way. So I got into everyday life. I got a job, and I then quit my paintings. I stopped painting, and suddenly, after many years, many years, actually last year, I started to paint. Somehow, I've just started to randomly paint, and off I went. I don't know if it was because of COVID, or if it was just my reaction to all the things that were going on, the sadness that was around. And so I started to paint once again. And so here are my other paintings that I have. And these are the ones which I made in the year 2001. So as you can see, I was furiously painting and coloring. But this I stopped, and this year I suddenly started once again. Why? I wonder, is it because I just want to have some stability in life? I don't know. Or is it because doing something from childhood makes it more comfortable? You feel better when you do something because you remember your childhood, and the childhood is always present, isn't it? You're always happy, you have less burdens, and of course not all childhoods are very happy, but definitely things are a little easier and you have good memories. So probably that was like my connection to the happiness that I felt when I was small, and the freedom of thinking that I had when I was a little bit younger, till the age of I think 16, 17, I painted furiously, and I used to also write as well alongside, keeping a diary. And so now I am going back to painting once again, and this time instead of landscapes, I used to sit out and make landscapes, and I had those 10 or 15 minutes just to grab the light. So from landscapes I went to figure drawing, and from figure drawing now I'm getting into abstract drawing and coloring as well. So it is going back to my childhood because it makes me relax and I feel at ease, and I can let out my tension. So coloring and painting is something which I'm doing now, so it makes me relax. So and it's working very well. You also try it. Do some activity that as a child you had immense amount of pleasure in doing, and see how it will de-stress you. It could be anything. It could be sewing, it could be making craft, singing, playing the piano, the guitar, whatever. So try it out. Do something, do an activity which you did when you were very small, and see how great you will feel. You will go back into that childish happiness that you had. Alright, so this is a random perspective, and this is me. And wait, let me just show you some of the paintings that I'm doing. I hope you can see them, because I don't think I've learned how to flip the camera yet. Okay, just a minute. I will just flip through. Okay, and here's one painting that I did. Right, this is all abstract that I'm doing now. Right. Here's one more. The fingers are not moving so well. And you know what is another thing about paintings? I hide them. I put them inside where people cannot look at them. And those that are displayed outside, I hate looking at them. You know, because I find faults in them. I find faults in all my paintings. I think it's got to do something with being uncomfortable with my faults, with myself perhaps. You know, just looking for perfection all the time. So I've made it a point not to, be deterred by this fault. You know, it's like having this imposter syndrome about the paintings and about yourself. That you feel unworthy. You feel my paintings have to be perfect work of art so that people will admire it. So it's not going to be like that. So I've realized that. And so other people like my paintings and tell me, but I just feel so like, oh no, they're not that great. You shouldn't do that, I think, because then it's, I think, got to do more of my personal self-worth. So I've accepted nowadays whenever people come into my home and they like my painting, so it's really good, I just say thank you so much. And so that's also another way of accepting that you have faults. So this is what I've learned through the paintings that I'm doing, and people are appreciating my paintings. Don't look for perfection, you know? Just be happy with what you got. Nobody's perfect, no one. They're not even great painters. None of the great painters, I suppose all great painters also feel that their paintings are not very good, but whatever, I'm not a great painter, so I accept my faults in myself and my paintings. So go back to childhood and feel your childhood once again, and do an activity that you love the most. See you next time, right, with a different random perspective. Bye bye, this is Ashwini.